This is the Roulette Master, and I'm so excited today to share with you the new Progressive Caramel Recovery Roulette System by Ron. This looks unbelievable. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you what he's been doing to consistently make money playing roulette. And we're going to start with dollar units, and we're going to start on opposite color, which would be black. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. All right, let's see what we get here. That's a 1 red. Okay, and that's a loss. When you lose with this system, you stay at $1 or 1 unit. So we're just going to bet 1 again on black. And here we go. That's a 1 red, and that's another loss. So we stay at $1. And you can see we're minus $2 right now. And let's go ahead and spin again here. And this is going to be a combination of a couple different strategies put together to make an awesome roulette system. And we finally got the win. So Ron says when you get the win, you can see we're -1. We want to be in session profit and increase by a unit. So in order to do that, now we're going to make the bet whatever it takes to be up 1 unit. So in this case, we need to bet $2 on opposite color, which is red. And here we go. And we got it. So fantastic. And now we go back to $1 on red, because you're always trying to get 1 more unit with this system. I'm sorry, we'll be on black now because we're playing opposite color. Let me go ahead and switch that. You're always trying to get 1 more unit. And that's a 31 black. And that's a win. So that's fantastic. And now we're up 2 units. And we'll be on opposite color red now for $1. Okay, that's a 16 red. That's a win. Now we'll go back to black for $1. We're always looking for 1 more unit. We're currently up 3 units, and here we go. This is the Progressive Recovery System, and that is a loss there. But you want to remember where you were at. You remember we were up 3 units, and we're always looking for 1 more, so that's 4. So what we do is when you lose, you never increase the bet. We're going to stay on 1, and we're going to be on black for 1 here. And remember, once we get a win, we're going to try to get to 4. And we're going to do whatever it takes to get there. I'm going to show you how that works again here. So we're just going to stay at $1 on black, opposite color. And then once we get a win, we're going to make the next bet, whatever it takes to get to $4. Okay, that's a win on 2 black. So again, we're trying to get 1 more unit of profit. We're up 2, and now we need to get to 4. So now we have a $2 bet on red. And this bet, after you get the win, after losses, and then you get a win, you'd make the bet whatever it needs to be to get to your next target, which is 1 more unit of profit. And right now we're up 4 units. So we'll be on black for $1 now, and let's go ahead and spin. Now we're trying to get to 5. And you're always searching for that next unit of profit. And I think this is a really smart way of playing. And we're going to be on black for $1 again. Again, you don't increase the bet when you have losses with this. You only increase it with wins after losses. And that's another loss, so we just stay here and spin again. And then once we get a win, we're going to bet whatever it takes to get to that next unit of profit. Okay, we got a win. And now we're trying to get to 5. So to get to 5, we need to bet 2, and we'll be on red for 2. And then once we get to 5, we'll try to get to 6. And if you lose while you're trying to do this, you go back to $1 until you get a win. So we'll be on red for $1. And then guess what the next step is? You try to get to 5 since we never got there. So whatever it takes, once we get a win, whatever it takes to get to 5 is what we do. So we're at 2. To get to 5, we need 3. So we're going to bet black for 3. And here we go. And you don't increase unless you get a win after losses. And that's a 29. And there we go. We got our next unit of profit. We're at 5 units now. Now we're going to go for 6. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. This is a really safe and effective roulette system by one of my subscribers, Ron. It looks fantastic, and we're going to keep adding units of profit. We're going to go, now we're up to 6 units. You want to keep track of that, so you're always adding 1 more unit. That's a 19 red. And we're going to stay at 1 because remember, you do not increase unless you get a win after losses. And that's a 4 black. Okay, so now we're trying to get to 7, and we got the win, so we just bet 1 more, and that'll get us to our next profit level here. Here we go. That's an 8 black, and that's a loss. And remember, we're still trying to get to 7, so we'll be on red for $1 because you never increase the bet after losses, only after a win after a loss. And that's a 24 black. And remember, we're still trying to get to 7, and we're going to stay at $1. We're at 4 right now. And here we go. Okay, that's a 26 black. We're staying at $1, but remember, the goal is 1 more unit at $7. So here we go again. That's a 20 black, and you can see how this is really saving you when you get on a big losing streak like this. Since you're only losing $1 each time, it's not hurting you hardly at all. And I think you're going to love this recovery. And this is the Progressive Recovery System by Ron. Okay, so once you get a win, you see what it takes to get to your next profit level, which is $7. That means the next bet's going to be $4 on black, opposite color. So that's how you determine how much you're going to bet. And here we go. And we lost that one, so we go back to $1. But remember, we're still trying to get to that next level at 7, and we'll be on black for 1.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. Okay, that's a red 5, and again, these long losing streaks, we're only losing $1 each time, so it won't hurt us any. And then when we do get a win after losses, we'll try to get to our next profit level. We're at -2 right now. Let's go ahead and spin. So since we're trying to get to 7, if we were to get a win here, and let's see if we do, that's a 2 black. Okay, we got a win, so now we try to get to that 7. And you can see we're $8 away from it, so guess what? Our next bet's going to be 8. And here we go. Opposite color, let's go ahead and spin. And if we get the win here, even though we had all those consecutive losses, we'll be just fine. And we'll be back to our winning ways, and there we go. So now we've established a new session profit at 7 units. Now we're trying to get to 8. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Opposite color. And here we go. And let's see what we get. That's a 3 red. Okay, that is a loss. And again, you don't increase after losses. And remember, we're trying to get to 8. Don't forget that. That's the most important part, is what's your next dollar of profit. And we lost again. And again, if we lost 10 or 20 of these in a row, it wouldn't really hurt us that bad because we're only losing $1 each time. And that's a 23 red. We lost again. And again, these losing streaks that usually just demolish your bankroll don't really hurt us that much. And that's the beauty of this system. And there's another loss, a huge losing streak, and not really hurting us much at all. You can see we're still up $3, and when we finally get a win, then we're going to get to our next dollar of profit. And that's a 25 red. And this is a perfect demonstration of why this system is so awesome. Look how many we've lost there. I mean, it's massive how many we've lost, and we're fine. It's no big deal at all. And we're just continue to lose, but I'm not worried because guess what? We're going to probably get it back on the all on the next bet once our losing streak stops. So, okay, it finally stopped. And remember, we're trying to get to 8 units. So what does that mean? That means we're up 2. That means our next bet's $6. And even after all that madness, if we get this win, we've increased our profit again. There you go. This is an amazing roulette system. And thank you, Ron, for sending this one in. This is doing great. We're up 8 units. Now we're trying to get to 9. And let's go ahead and spin. And what a safe and effective roulette system this is. That's a 15 black. And we'll be on red for $1 now. We're up 9 units, trying to get to 10. You're always trying to get to the next unit. And here we go. We're not being greedy. We're just consistently trying to increase our profit. And now we'll be on black for 1. Opposite color, we're up 10 units. And you can definitely do this with higher dollar amounts. Say you want to start with 10 instead of 1, that's fine, but you'll need a larger bankroll. We'll be talking about that coming up here. And remember that we were at 10, so our next one's 11. But again, we don't raise the bet after losses. So we stay right at $1 until we get a win, and then we try to get to 11. Okay, we got it. So now we try to get to 11. We only need 1 to get there, so that's no problem. And let's go ahead and bet on red for 1. Here we go. And we got it. So new session profit 11. Now we're going to try to get to 12. And boy, I just love this system. And it just is so safe and effective. And here we go. And it kills long losing streaks for the casino. It doesn't help the casino at all. So that's what we want. And you can see we were at 11. We're going to 12. We don't increase unless we get a win after losses. So let's see what we get. That's an 8 black. And that's a win. Remember, we're trying to get to 12. We're at 11, so that means all we have to do is bet $1. And that'll be our next profit goal. That's a win there. We're at our next goal, so that's fantastic. Now we're up 12 units, and we'll be on black for 1. All right, here we go. Okay, that's an 18 red. And that's a loss. Remember, we were at 12. We're trying to get to 13. And we don't increase the bet unless we get a win after losses. So we're staying right here. That's a 6 black. And remember, our next profit goal is 13. We're at 12, so we just bet $1 on red. And sometimes you have to bet a little bit more. Sometimes you don't have to bet any more to get to that next goal, and that's okay. That's a 36 red, and actually it's more than okay. It's awesome. So we're up 13 units now. Now we're going to try to get to 14. We're just going 1 unit at a time, just consistently adding profit. And boy, what a great roulette system this is. That's a 12 red, and remember, now we were up 13, so our next goal is 14, but we don't increase the bets unless we get that win. And here we go. That's a 33 black. And remember, our next goal is 14. We're at 13, so that means all we have to do is bet $1. We can handle that. That's no big thing there, and here we go. That's a 3 red. Okay, and that's a win. So we'll go to black now for $1. We're at 14. So now we're trying to get to 15, and here we go. That's a 1 red. Okay, now we'll be on black for $1 again. Remember, we're trying to get to 15 units, though. That's the important thing to remember, is what's the next unit higher than where we were before. So remember, we're trying to get to 15, so we check. We only need 1 to do that, so we just go red for $1, and let's get to that next level. Here we go. That's a 29 black, and we lost. So we stay at $1, and we'll be on red. And remember, we're still trying to get to 15. So even if we lost 20 in a row, it wouldn't hurt us any, because it'd only be $20. And then we could just win it all back in 1 spin. And so we're going to bet again on red for $1, and you can see where we're at there. And then once we get a win, we'll recover it all. And here we go. That's a 15 black. And I welcome the long losing streaks, because it's not going to hurt us with this system. We're just going to lose $1 each time, and then once we finally get off this horrible cycle, we'll win it all back. And that's a 13 black. And look at this, we're losing every bet, but we're just fine, because once we finally do get a win, we're just going to recover it all. And here we go. That's a 7 red. We finally got it. So let's see what it takes to get to 15, and it's 4. So all we do is we bet 4 on opposite color black, and then if we get a win here, we recover it. If we don't, we go back to $1, and then when we do get a win, we pick the next amount. So we lost, and I'm glad we did, so that you could see what happens next. So remember, we're still going after 15, but if you lose, you go back to $1. So let's go ahead and do that and spin. We're on opposite color still, and here we go. That's a 29 black. We got a win. So now we see what it takes to get to 15. And look right there. It's $7. So we bet 7 on red, and then spin. And then if we win this, we recover and add a unit. But we lost, and that's okay. Again, it's not going to hurt us. So we're just going to go back to $1. We're going to remember we're trying to get to 15. We're going to go back to $1 on opposite color red. And then once we get a win, we'll see how much it takes to get to 15. That's a 32 red. We got the win, so now we see what it takes to get to 15, and it's 13. So now we bet 13 on black. And spin, and this is an amazing recovery system. I think we'll get it right here. Let's see. But we lost, and that's not going to hurt us. I'm actually glad that we're getting these so that you can see. Worst case scenario, this is still going to win. So we're going to go to black for $1. All we have to do is remember we're going for 15. And we're only going to lose $1 each time. And once we get a win, we'll see what it takes. So what does it take for us to get to 15? It takes, looks like it takes 25. So we're going to bet 25 on opposite color red. And eventually one of these is going to hit as long as we have the bankroll to do this, which I'm going to be going over here shortly. And there you go. We got it all back. So if you have bankroll and you're doing this, you're eventually gonna win, and we're gonna go from 15 to 16. That's our next goal. We're gonna go up $1, and here we go. And that's an 8 black. All right, that's new session profit. We're up 16. Now we're gonna go red for $1 and try to get to 17. We're just gonna keep plugging away $1 at a time. And Ron, this is an incredible roulette system. Thank you for sending this one in, and remember we were up 16 trying to go to 17. So again, we don't increase the bets until we get that win after the loss. And remember, we're always going for 17. That's all we have to remember is 17, and then we stay at $1 until we get that win. And here we go. Okay, that's a 36 red. Now we're going to try to get to 17. Let's see what it takes. Takes us $2. So all we have to do is bet $2 on black, opposite color. And then if we get the win, great. If not, we'll still be just fine. And we lost that one. But remember, all we have to remember is we're going to get to 17. And we're going to go back to $1 because we always go back to $1 when we lose. And here we go. All we have to remember is we're getting to 17. And we got the win. Let's see what it takes to get to 17. It takes 3. So we're going to take a $3 bet on red, and let's get to our next profit level. Here we go. And that's a loss, and that's okay. It doesn't hurt us much because we're just going to go back to $1 and spend. Remember, we're trying to get to 17. That's all you have to remember, and everything's going to be just fine. And I just absolutely love this system. And okay, so we got a win. So we see what it takes to get to 17. The answer is 5. So we bet 5 on black. And here we go. And we lost, and that's okay. So just remember, we're trying to get to 17, and we'll be $1 on black. And here we go. We'll stay on $1 until we get a win, and then we'll try to get to 17. Okay, we got the win. Let's see what it takes to get to 17. So it's going to take 9 to get to 17. So we bet 9 on red and spin. And here we go. There we go. We recovered it again and added new profit. This is just incredible. We're up 17 units now. We're going to be $1 on black. And if you start small and have a big bankroll, which we're going to talk about here shortly, you might never lose with this system. We're going to find out, but it looks unbelievable. And remember, we were at 17 trying to get to 18 now. So let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. That's a 16 red. All you have to do is remember we're trying to get to 18 units. And we're at 15 now. We're going to bet $1 on black. And then we just do this until we get a win. And then we bet whatever it takes to get to 18. That's a 17 black. Okay, let's see what it takes. And it takes 2. So we bet 2 on red. And then if we get the win, we'll be in profit. And if we don't, we'll be just fine. And we'll get it on the next one. That's a 26 black. Okay, just remember we're trying to get to 18. That's all you have to remember. When you lose, you go back to $1. Let's do that. Okay, that's a 0, and we lost. And again, won't hurt us much with this one. We're only losing $1 with each spin here. So let's go ahead and spin again. It's just so safe and effective. I love this. And that's a 9 red. We got the win. So now we try to get to 18. Looks like we're 4 away. So we bet 4 on black.
No more
And then
bets.
when we get the win, we'll be back in session profit, adding a unit. But we lost, and it won't hurt us much. So all we have to do is remember we're trying to get to 18. So we go black
No
for
more bets.
1 unit. Here we go. And we got it. So let's see what it takes to get to 18. So it takes 7. So we bet 7 on red.
No more bets.
And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. There it is. We recovered and added profit. Boy, this is just unbelievable. I'm going to be using this a lot. Thank you, Ron. And we're up 18 units, and we'll be on black for $1 now, opposite color. And here we go. All right, that's a win on 10 black. Okay, so we'll be on red now for $1.
No more bets.
And let's keep increasing this 1 unit at a time, and that's the key. That's a 1 red. Okay, fantastic. So we're up 20 units now. So now we're trying to get to 21. And remember, you could also do this with $10 units, and that would be just fine. I'm going to let you know the bankroll you need for that here in a minute. And that is a win. So we'll go to red for $1, and we're up 21 units. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And here we go. That's 11 black. I'm just like in awe of how wonderful this system is. So we were at 21, we're trying to get to 22. So we're going to be on red for 1 until we get a win, and then we're going to try to get to 22. Okay, that's a 35 black. That's a loss, so we just stay on red for 1, and it's awesome. If you lose 20 in a row, all you lose is 20 bucks, and then you win it all back on the next spin. So absolutely incredible. And I hope it does keep losing, as we're just going to come back and win again. And let's see this. That's a 24 black. Let's go on a huge losing streak here, because guess what? We're going to come back and get it all back in one spin, and this long losing streak's not going to hurt us at all. And that's a 28 black. All right, let's see how many we can lose in a row. It's not bothering me any, because I'm only losing $1 each time. And guess what? Once we get the win, we're going to get it all back and try to get back to 22. Okay, we finally got the win. So let's see what it takes to get to 22. And since we only lost $1 on each one of those, that huge losing streak, all we have to do is bet $5 on this next one. And if we win, we're back in session profit again. This is just so good. And that's a loss. And again, I welcome the losses. This is great to play a system that I feel like is going to win even if we lose a ton. And let's go ahead and spin. All we have to do is get back to 22. And that's a win. So now we get back to 22. Let's see what it takes. It looks like it's going to take 9. So we bet 9 on red. And then eventually, if you have bankroll, eventually you're going to win one of these, and it's going to bring you right back to where you need to be. And we lost again. So I welcome all bad spins, and we're going to beat you even with really bad luck. And that's what you want when you're playing roulette, is to have a system that even if things go horrible, you're still going to do well. And I believe that we're going to do well with this. And look how many losses we've had. It's just incredible how many losses we've had. And we're going to just get it all back in one spin. And we just continue to lose. And it's not bothering me one bit. So we're just going to bet $1 again on red here. And then when we finally get a win, we're going to see what it takes to get back to 22. And we lost again. Let's go on the worst losing streak ever here, and then we're still going to beat you, Casino, and let's go ahead and spin. And I feel totally confident that we will. And we got the win, so let's see what it takes to get back to 22, which would be new session profit. And the answer to that question is 20. So we bet $20 on black, and if we win here, we get right back to where we were and add profit. There you go. That is just unbelievable how wonderful this system is. And now we're in new session profit at 22. Then we go to red for 1. And now let's go ahead and talk about bankroll. And I think $200 for this one would be perfect. And that would be $2,000 for $10 units. So you can use it at the casino with the dealer. And we're up 21 now. Remember, we were at 22. So remember, our next goal now is 23 units. So don't forget that, and don't forget that that you never bet more than $1 after you lose. So that's so key. But all you really have to do is keep track of what is the next number you're trying to get to. Okay, so we lost again. We'll go red for $1.
No more bets.
And it's so amazing too. We've lost so many more spins than we've won, yet we're still increasing our profit each and every time. That is unbelievable. And let's try to get to 23 now. We need 2 to do it. And that means we'll be betting on black for
No more
2.
bets.
And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Let's see, 31 black. All right, and that's a win. So we got it. We're up 23. We're trying to get to 24. We're just going to keep adding a unit of profit over and over and over again. And I tell you what, I'm going to be using this at the casino, guys. So I hope you guys test this out and really get some benefit from this as well. The key is starting low and having the appropriate bankroll, though. So remember, we're trying to get to 24,
No more bets.
and we're going to stay at $1. Anytime you lose, you never bet more than $1. That way, these huge losing streaks really don't phase us at all. We're just going to stay at $1 until we get a win, and then we're going to add our next unit of profit just like it was nothing. And that's a 25 red. That's a win. So now we see what it takes to get to 24. The answer is 2. And let's go ahead and spin. And let's establish new session profit again. There we go. Easy peasy. I just love this. And we're up 24. And we'll be on red for $1 now. And let's see if we can get another unit of profit. That's an 18 red. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and bet on black for $1 now. We'll keep increasing by 1 unit. All right, that is a 24 black, and we just increased our profit again. That's what you want to keep track of. We're at 26, going for 27. If you can remember that number, that's all you have to remember, because you know that if you lose, the bet's always $1, and if you win, you try to get to that next number that's in your head. And in our case right now, that's 28, because we're at 27. Let's keep increasing, and here we go. Okay, that's a 14 red. All right, remember that we were at 27 trying to get to 28, so 28's the number in our head, and we're going to stay at $1 until we get a win. That just kills these, kills it for the casino, and it's great for you. And that's awesome. So we're going to stay at $1
No more bets.
and keep spinning until we get a win, and all these losses aren't going to matter to much of anything. And okay, now we're going to add, it looks like we need $2 to get to 28, so we bet $2 on red.
No more bets.
And here we go. There we go. We got it again. That's new session profit. 28. Now we're going for 29.
No more
And boy, it just looks like if you start with a low bet and high bankroll, you could play this all night long and just continue to take money from the casino. So let's go ahead now and remember that we were at 28. We're going for 29.
No more bets.
And we're going to stay at $1 until we get there. That's a 28 black. All right, that's a win. Let's see what it takes to get to 29, and the answer is 1. So
No more
we
bets.
bet $1 on here, and let's establish new session profit. That's a 10 black. That's a loss. Just remember that number 29 in your head until we get a win here. That's all you have to do. Remember the next goal, and that's a win there. Let's see what it takes to get to 29 now. It's 1, so we bet black for
No
1
more bets.
and spin. All right, here we go. Let's see, 29 black. That's a win. That's new session profit at 29 units. We'll go red for
No
1
more
here
bets.
and spin. And that's a 12 red. Okay, so we've made 30 units of profit, and boy, this is just one of the best roulette systems I've ever seen. I hope you guys agree and test this out. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Remember to send your roulette systems to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com along with any questions that you might have, and that's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And this just looks awesome, and I can't wait to see in the comments what you guys think about it as well. And I just love this search for the best roulette system each and every day, because every once in a while systems like this come up that just blow my mind, and it's awesome. And I hope you guys are really enjoying the channel. And if you are, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's keep growing this great community and keep searching for the best roulette system possible each and every day. I tell you what, this one is a winner, and I hope you really enjoy it. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.